I just realized I just need to slow down. I just need to chill out and be patient and slow down. And the only reason that I feel like I have problems or have a problem is because the timeline of things that I had in my head, or like the plan for things that I had in my head, is not lining up with what actually feels safe in reality. And me not feeling safe in certain things happening is partially just I don't feel safe in that yet. And when it's happening, like when something feels emotionally overwhelming for me, it feels like there's so much else attached to it. It doesn't, usually, it's not like I just accept the fact that like, okay, this is just information. I'm just emotionally overwhelmed right now, and that's all that has to mean. Usually I take it to mean I'm emotionally overwhelmed in this particular circumstance, in this particular moment in time, and also that means that I will always and forever be emotionally overwhelmed in this particular circumstance for like the rest of time, and I will never feel better about this thing or in this situation. And I think in reality what's actually happening is it just takes time to feel safe, and that's literally okay. Like there's nothing wrong with taking longer than I thought. I think I'm just I tend to want to go fast, and when I have something in my mind, then I want it as soon as I want it. And I mean, part of the feeling uncomfortable with waiting is valid, because a lot of times by the time I get to it, if I don't get to it fast enough, like the end result, whatever that is, then my desires may have changed by the time I get there, which is inconvenient and something I want to avoid most times. So the solution feels like, okay, I'll just go super fast and get it now, so that I don't have to deal with that, getting something and then being like, oh, this isn't actually what I wanted, or this isn't what I want anymore. But I think I just need to slow down and chill out. And that also applies to like my creative output, which is hard because in some senses I tend toward the prolific, acutely prolific at least. I'm at 15,000 tweets in a little over 6 months. YouTube, I'm not as prolific, but I guess, actually, I don't know how many I have now. Maybe 10, maybe a dozen, in maybe 3 months. Is that one every week? Averaged out? I'm bad at math. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, TikToks. I'm probably, oh no, I haven't made it recently. 440 in 2 months, 2-ish months, a little under 2 months. When did I start that? Wait, what? Wait, what? No, wait. Did I start August? I'll have to check when I started. August 11th, maybe? So maybe only 1 month. Wait. No, there's no way. I'll have to double check that. But definitely not more than 2 months. Not even 2 months. I don't remember how I got on that. Being prolific. Oh, but so I do tend to have a high volume, a high output, but like that's true, and also it's true that I also how do I want to say this? Because I tend to need breaks. I guess my natural flow of things is to do a lot and then take a break, and then do a lot and then take a break. And I think it's just not realistic to expect myself to like adhere to a certain schedule, like force myself to do a video every day or a video every week or whatever. It feels better to just follow what I would naturally do. Like, for example, I guess it's been maybe a week to 10 days since my last YouTube video. And maybe a couple days ago, I was like getting, I don't know, frustrated with myself for that fact. But then just now, I was seized with the urge to make a video. So I guess part of it is just trusting that that urge will come again. I don't know. I wonder how much of my fears just boils down to like the uncertainty of the future, which is like, I don't know, that's like everything. But I just worry like I guess I simultaneously worry that what I'm feeling right now is what I'll be feeling forever, but also that there's no guarantee that I will feel things again, like the urge to make a YouTube video or something like that. I don't know, that's kind of feeling like a different topic. So I started by saying I just need to chill out. But yeah, it feels like, I don't know if I'll be able to articulate this, but it feels like, so I see like 3 things. One is like my actual growth or my actual progression, and it's kind of like this. But oh, I'm losing it. But there's a kind of like aspirational progress that feels like here. So I feel like, and maybe I'm like pushing myself to be here because I think I should be here. And so it feels like a failure when this feels emotionally overwhelming. But if I just, instead of I never yawn until I'm making a video. Maybe instead of forcing myself to be at a place that feels emotionally overwhelming, what if I just recognize the progress that I'm currently making? Which sounds simple and obvious, but something about that has clicked recently. Of like, oh, I am making progress, and I just have to keep doing the thing and trust that there's a natural progress happening. Maybe I don't have to do anything super extra or intentional to make myself hear. I don't know how to articulate what this feels like. This feels like, well, this feels like where it feels right to be, which is like super good at the thing. I don't know. I hate this progress, but also, what else is there? Like, I don't like the process of getting here because I feel like I should already be here, and I hate to be a beginner. But then also, part of me is scared to get here because if I get here, then what? Like, how is that fun? If I'm good at something, then it's not fun anymore. Which I don't think I feel like exploring right now. Maybe that'll be my next video. That's a possibility to explore in my next video. Or maybe some other thing. So yeah, conclusion is I need to chill out. And maybe feeling emotionally overwhelmed is simply an indication of a mismatch in pacing between aspirational or expected pacing and actual felt sense of, oh, this is the pace I should be going, or feel comfortable and safe going. Yeah, I think that's all. Thanks for watching if you did.